In this video, we'll try to understand three important functions. First one is row number, second one is partition, and the last one is the rank function. So in order to understand these three functions, you can see that I have created a very simple table here called as the sales table, and this sales table has like 4 columns here: customer name, product name, amount, vendor name. And you can see some records over here, 5 records. Shiv has bought shoes from Bata, Raju has bought bags from Bata, Sukesh has bought perfume from Archie's, and etc. etc. Now this data over here is very nice, but what I would like to do is I would like to go and generate a unique order number for each one of these orders placed. So in other words, I would like to go and generate a running number over here saying that okay, Shiv bought shoes, so that is order number 1. Raju bought bag, that is order number 2. Sukesh bought perfume, order number 3. Rajendra bought books, order number 4, and again Rajendra bought pens, order number 5. So I would like to go and generate a unique number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now many people can say that okay, just go ahead and create an identity column, right? But I would like to avoid the identity column, and probably let's say that I want to just generate these numbers on fly. In other words, I would like to generate these numbers while I do the select of the SQL, and that's where we can use the row number function. The row number function actually generates unique number for a row. So what I can do here is I can go and change my query something like this. I can say here row underscore number over order by customer name. Now we'll give a nice name to this column, order number, right? So what we are saying here is that please use the row number function and sort by customer name and give the naming on this sort order. So in other words, what it will do is it will actually sort this by customer name and give the numbering accordingly. Okay, and I've given the column name as order number. So if I now go and execute this, customer name, not customer's name, right? So now you can see over here he has generated, or he has created one extra column on the fly here called as order number, and you can see the numbering given 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in other words, row number function helps you to create a unique number by using a simple select statement, and then you can use this unique number to generate a unique number must be, or probably you can use this unique number for pagination. I've seen a lot of developers using this unique number for doing pagination, right? So whatever use it is, but the row number function actually generates a unique number, right? So good till here. Now what I would like to do is I would like to generate a unique number that's there, but I would like to generate unique number as per vendor. Means what? For example, here you can see now this order number is actually on the complete row, right? So in other words, irrespective it is Archie's or it is Bata, right? He is just numbering them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what I'd like to do is I would like to say that okay, if it is Bata, right, then give the order number as 1 and 2. If it is Archie's, then start with the new order number. So I would like to now give order number as per vendor. So now you can see over here Bata has 2 records, right? So I would like to generate number 1 and number 2 for this. For Archie's, I would like to say okay, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Okay, so how do I go now and generate order number vendor wise? And that's where we can go and use partitions. So what we can do is we can go and partition on the vendor name. We can say okay, we have 2 partitions here, one is Archie's and the other one is Bata, and then we can start numbering as per the partition, right? So the syntax for creating a partition and then using the row number is absolutely same. So what we can do is we can say here that yes, we want to generate the unique number, but we want to generate on vendor name, right? And we should be partitioning. So I'll say partition on vendor name, right? So now what this will do is it will actually first go and create a partition on vendor name. It will go and create 2 partitions. So on Archie's and Bata, and then it will go and apply the row number function. So I'll say this is vendor order number. So the first order number was a generic order number. It generates a unique order number irrespective, whatever vendor you have. Okay, and this column will be order number vendor wise. So if I go and okay, partition by, it is not on, order by, sorry, there is no comma here, sorry for the syntaxes. Okay, great, so that was a syntax mistake. Okay, so this is by, and we don't need to put a comma here. Okay, execute. Awesome. Now you can see so you can see over here the first column is the order number. You can see the unique numbers here, 1 2 3 4 5, right? Now look at the second column, vendor order number. So you can see now this is Archie's. So for Archie's he has given 1 2 3, but as soon as he found out that there is a new vendor, Bata, right, he has started numbering them differently. So you can see for Bata he has again restarted from 1 and 2. So by using partition we can actually go and create, we can go and group records, and then we can apply the row number function on it. So the first function we saw is a row number. So when I just use a row number, it will just go and give unique values throughout the rows. And second, when I use a partition with the row number, it will actually go and create groups and then give row numbers according to the group. So for example, here you can see the Archies and the Bata are numbered differently, right? So let's increase our greed now. We humans are all greedy, right? We always want more and more and more, right? Now let's say that we want to generate unique customer ID. So we have generated unique order numbers, all fine. We have generated order numbers as per vendor, even that works fine. But now I would like to go and generate unique numbers, as per customer. So in other words, you can see here Rajendra and Rajendra. I would like to go and generate a unique number for Rajendra, because so that I can identify that yes, this is Rajendra. Sukesh, Raju, Shiv. So I would like to go and generate unique numbers, for each one of my customer, right? So what I can do is I'll first go and copy paste this, Control C and Control V, right? So I would like to go and generate unique numbers on the customer. So this is my customer number. Okay, right? Now first what I'll do is let me just go and fire the row number function. Let's see what happens. Now if you just use the row number function, you can see that he has given a unique number over here, but you can see that for Rajendra he has created two unique numbers here, right? 1 and 2. I don't want that. What I want is for Rajendra it should be only 1. Okay, let me repeat. If I just use the row number over the customer name, you can see that it just gives unique number to the row. Okay, in other words, even if Rajendra repeats, he does not care. He just gives him 1 for Rajendra and 2 for Rajendra. I don't want that. I want same customer number to be allocated to the same customer name, and that's where we have the rank function. Rank. Okay, now if I use a rank here, absolutely the same syntax. You have to just go and write rank here, means leaving the row number. You have to just go and replace it with rank. Okay, now if I execute this, now watch here. Now you can see here 1 for Rajendra. So you can see that again 1 for Rajendra, that is right. So whenever I use customer number 1, it will actually pick up Rajendra, right? 5 for Sukesh, 3 for Raju, 4 for Shiv. Now this 5 3 4, why it has come like this is because our orders are, the order by clause is not proper here. The order by clause is a bit haphazard. So this is not coming in a proper order, but that is irrespective now. But you can still see that yes, every customer name is now assigned a unique number, right? So in rank what happens is he again gives a unique number, but if the data repeats, right, he does not if for the same kind of data he does not go and generate a unique number. So in other words, for Sukesh he generated a unique number, Raju he generated a unique number, for Rajendra he generated a unique number, but as soon as he found Rajendra again, he did not generate a unique number again. So if there are repetitive data, right, the rank function will use the same number for the repetitive data, right? So that was rank, right? Now there is a small problem here, especially in rank. You can see over here he has said 1 for Rajendra, that is good. Again 1 for Rajendra, that is also good. But where has the 2 gone? Suddenly I have 3 for Raju he has allocated, 4 for Shiv, 5 for Sukesh, right? I would like him to also use 2. So I would like to say that okay, 1 for Rajendra, right? And must be 2 for Raju. Why he has skipped the second value, right? I want him to use the second value. I want him to use the values in a continuous fashion. And that's where we can use something called as the dense rank. So if you just go and replace this with dense_rank, and if I say execute, now you can see things are better, right? So 1 for Rajendra, good. And now he's using continuous number, so you can say 2 for Raju. So he did not skip a number. So in rank, what happens is he actually skips continuous numbers, depending on how much repetitive data we have. Okay, so 2 for Raju, 3 for Shiv, and 4 for Sukesh. Right. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. So in this video, we were trying to understand what is row number, what is partition, and what is dense rank and rank. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.